A front-page headline that's led to a Labor dogfight.
Let me be clear, it is dumb to chauffeur your pets, doesn't matter who you are in politics, Liberal or Labor, from point A to point B.
Northern Victorian MP Steve Herbert has issued a grovelling apology, admitting he ferried his dogs between his city and country homes using a taxpayer-funded chauffeur.
I made a mistake in trying to look after the dogs because of problems I had with my timetabling, my schedule, and that was a mistake which I've acknowledged and which won't happen again.
Patch and Ted would be driven the 2-hour, 120-kilometre trip while the Corrections Minister was at work. It's unclear exactly how many times this arrangement played out. The opposition says the Minister has blatantly rorted the system and is demanding he be sacked or resign.
This Minister should go. I mean, this Minister has been caught out rorting the system, and that's what it is, rorting the system.
Labor MPs have been quick to jump to his defence.
Having a passenger, 4 legs or 2, in a vehicle, in my view, is appropriate.
Well, I think he's made a pretty silly mistake and he's apologised for that, and I think sometimes when you're under pressure in this job you do make mistakes.
Bill Shorten has stopped short of calling for Minister Herbert's head, saying that's a decision for Victorian Premier Dan Andrews. Mr Andrews has refused to stand him down, simply saying that his apology is enough. Outside Parliament, Mark Santomartino, Sky News.
Did I just hear that correctly? The State Treasurer in Victoria said something along the lines of having a passenger, whether they have 4 legs or 2, is appropriate. I hope it was isn't appropriate. He's in charge of the state's finances, and it's certainly not appropriate to have 4-legged passengers being ferried around at your expense. This guy should go. This judgment of this minister is appalling. He's in charge of prisons, for God's sake.